Welcome to the Compliance Factory's latest conversation about anti-money laundering, or AML. My name is Adam Samuel, and I'm with Malachy McClelland, well-known AML expert, to discuss adverse media or adverse media screening. How does this come up in typical anti-money laundering work?
Well, firms are required to know their customers, and one part of that will be running adverse media screening to see if there's anything that they should know about their client, in particular around financial crime and terrorist financing, for example.
Do you have to do this adverse media screening or checks on every client?
Well, the requirement is to know all your customers. So you have to know every one of them, and you have to risk rate them. So the idea would be, certainly at the outset, to run adverse media checks on all your customers, even the low risk one, because you need to know if there's anything there that you're not aware of.
How do you do this adverse media checking?
Well, ideally, firms will have an automated system that runs their clients through on a regular basis and throws up alerts if there are hits on the clients. At the outset of onboarding, you may run a manual check through a search engine to see if there's any adverse media, or if there's politically exposed persons connection, PEPs connection, or sanctions hit.
When do these screening tools not work?
Well, they might not work so well if they're thrown at too many hits. So you're finding too many hits that you need to investigate that are not connected to your client at all, what normally are called false positives, or they don't find your client. So there is something there on your client, but for some reason it hasn't found your client. And both of these might arise because of the parameters on the tool are not set properly in the first place.
And once you've got the information, is there a human element that could also mess things up, whereby the screening tool does its job perfectly, but the people don't make the decisions that the materials that comes up would warrant?
Well, yes, it's very possible that you've got your results and nothing's done. So you may have find that there are genuine hits on your client, but nothing's been done, or that is not investigated properly.
So when you do get these hits, what should you do typically once you've cleared out the false positives?
Well, whoever's investigating the hits should deal with them properly, and hopefully there's some policies and procedures that they can rely upon to know how to do the job. If they find genuine hits that they can't discount for whatever reason, they say it's a genuine financial crime hit, for example, then they should escalate it to senior management.
And senior management's options are which?
To decide themselves whether this is a genuine hit, whether it's serious enough to warrant maybe an increase in the risk rating, or it's serious enough for them to decide, actually, we don't want this client, we should exit this client.
Thank you very much.